Hello and welcome to HCS Connects. I'm Kelly Worrell with Hampton City Schools. We have two special guests with us today, Kelly D and Aisha Noel, who are going to talk to us about Splash for the Arts. So welcome to HCS Connects.
Thank you.
And Kelly, you're no stranger to HCS Connects because you are our curriculum lead for our Visual and Performing Arts department. You know, you've been here a slew of times. However, you're here to really talk about a special event with a partner who Aisha is with Arts for Learning Virginia. But I'm going to skip to Aisha first, and she's new to HCS Connects, and explain to us, what is Arts for Learning Virginia? Like, what do you do there?
So Arts for Learning Virginia is the Virginia affiliate of a national organization, and we have been around for now 69 years coming up in September. And we are a nonprofit, and we do in-school performances, community performances, workshops, professional development. We come alongside teachers and help them make arts integration fun, engaging, but also show the need for arts and learning.
So what is your position with Arts for Learning?
I'm the School and Community Relationships Coordinator. So basically I schedule in-school performances, out-of-town performances as far as like libraries and public events. And I partner with different venues and partnerships like Hampton City Schools.
Well, as I say, that's right up Kelly D's alley.
Yes.
When you're talking all about these performances and scheduling things. So Kelly, tell us, what is Splash for the Arts? And it's not new. We did it last summer, but you know, it's kind of now an annual kind of thing, it sounds like.
It is, and we're very excited to offer it a second year. Splash of the Arts is our summer Arts for Learning event that we're holding at the Hampton History Museum. It involves art, music, theater, and dance, interactive performances for school-aged children and families.
So when we say summer, there are dates and there are times, and you did mention the museum, so obviously that's the location. But what are the dates and times for Splash for the Arts?
We're holding this on Saturday, July 15th, Saturday, July 22nd, and Saturday, July 29th. That's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. There's about 10 hours of overlapping programming, so families can take in any part of that during the day, and they can find the entire schedule on the Hampton City Schools website or the Audiences for Learning, Young Audiences of Virginia Arts for Learning website.
Excellent. So obviously you said 10 hours of performances. So I'm assuming you have a part in that. So tell us about some of the performances. Like what will families see?
So most of the performances are going on throughout the Great Hall Gallery and also the Crabtown Gallery. And where we're not having performances, we're having workshops, which is more hands-on, and that will be in the 19th Century Gallery at Hampton History Museum. So families get to taste the Paul dance, they get to learn about Japanese drum with taikoza. We're starting off with Caribbean drumming with Gary Garlick. We also have some storytellers talk about essential African tales. We're learning about Frederick Douglass. We're also just having visual arts too, as far as like mixed media interactive, so students are able to go home, or families are able to go home with a piece of artwork that they've created. Poetry is a part of it. We're having itik, which is Filipino dance. So we're covering a plethora of different cultures, because that's really what it's about, learning each other's cultures, appreciating it, but having it in a fun, engaging way with your family and your friends.
Well, it does sound a ton of fun, very engaging, and it is all the different cultures, but you are bringing, like you said, performing arts, visual arts. I'm probably missing some sort of art, but I know Kelly will correct me because he is the guru. So you said families, children and families. Is there a specific age group that it's targeted towards?
Well, it's open to any age school child, but we usually bring in Young Artists of Virginia during the school year to our elementary schools.
Okay.
But some of the performances range up and through high school as well. So families and any young person in Hampton City Schools can look at the full schedule and find what interests them and make their own schedule for any one of those 3 weekends, because it's completely different programming every single weekend.
Oh, excellent. So it could be elementary, middle, or high school students that participate with their families. And if they want to come, you said 3 different weekends, it's different programming. So they could come all 3 and experience different things and not have a repeat. Now, is there a fee? Like, what's the catch? Because this sounds so amazing.
Completely free to the community. This is part of our Elementary Arts and Literacy Grant. It's a branch of what we have going on during the weekday this summer, and we had going on Saturdays last year, our Elementary Arts and Literacy program. And we brought performances into schools, and we had the opportunity to bring more of them. But we said, what if we boil this down for families during the summer for a few Saturdays and provide it through a community partner like the Hampton History Museum and Young Artists of Virginia, and all work together to provide this to our community.
Excellent. So, I mean, how does that make you feel as far as, you know, you've got this big title with Arts for Learning. I won't repeat your title, but I mean, this is just a perfect partnership, it feels like. So really, tell me about that partnership and how, you know, excited we are about this.
Well, it's like Kelly D said, it's an extension of it. Our artists are able to come into the schools during the school year. So we see all 21 elementary schools during the school year. And so it's great for the families to see what the kids are seeing in the school. Like, I've heard you had this great storyteller that came to your school. Now I get to see them on a Saturday and witness the stories that they are learning at school, but also everything is family integrated. So they're able to learn with their parents or guardians or older siblings. And it's great because we have so many people that travel during the summertime. So last year we had people that came out of town and visit family and like, oh wow, this is what's happening in Virginia and Hampton. And so it's a great way to.
That's right.
It is. I remember we were there and somebody had just came from Florida. I was like, hey, we're having this tomorrow, come back tomorrow. And they actually did come back tomorrow. And they're like, wow, we need to have something like this in our district and really invest in our families. And so it was a great thing for Hampton City Schools to really invest in their families and to bring along a partner like Arts for Learning that were there in the school year, but now we're there on the summertime as well.
Well, that's excellent. And you kind of hit upon what I was going to ask next. We keep saying Hampton City School students, elementary, middle, and high, but it's open to the whole community for free if they've got young children that are not in Hampton City Schools, correct?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, I'm excited. First one's coming up. We've got 3, like we said, in July. And the nice thing is, with it being at the Hampton History Museum, it's not weather dependent.
Yes.
So it's rain or shine. And I'm, to be quite honest, putting on my mom hat, there's lots of times we're looking for fun things, engaging to do on a Saturday. And that's super exciting that it's free, it's educational, but also it really is drawing on different cultures and the arts, and it's right here in downtown Hampton.
Yeah.
So am I missing anything else that you'd like to share before we wrap up?
One interesting thing about July 29th we're providing as an extension of this at 1 Franklin Street is our further development and education of the community of Kinder Music. So we're bringing a professional to do half-an-hour sessions. So parents, if they want to learn about that and what's going to be going on in schools next year in pre-K, Kinder Music is our arts, literacy, and movement program that we use with our music teachers and pre-K teachers, focusing on music literacy and movement. It's a perfect combination. That's been around for about 40 years. We've begun to implement that through the grant over the last 2 years. And so we decided this was a really good opportunity for parents and to, with their child, learn what this is as well.
So that's going to be, though, at Rupert Sargent, 1 Franklin Street, same times.
Yes.
10 to 4.
Yep.
Doing every 30 minutes.
It's all on the schedule.
And it's all on the schedule. But the great thing is, if you're, sitting and watching this and you don't understand, like, Rupert Sargent Building and the History Museum are literally just a corner away from each other, so they can walk from one to the other. Perfect. All right, well, I appreciate you both being here with us, and super exciting that this is the second year that we're able to have this opportunity for our young people, their families, and the community at large. So I hope that everybody goes to the website and checks out that schedule and joins us on a Saturday. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for joining us on HCS Connects. Remember, it's easy to stay connected.